Hello and welcome to your 30-minute total body stretch. This is a great class to warm up your muscles, your joints, get any kinks out that you may have accrued over the night. And also it's a way to clear our minds, prepare ourselves for what is yet to come in the day. So let's get started on our mat in a child's pose. Bring the knees wide, extend the arms forward, rest the forehead down. And to clear the mind, we start to fire up the breath. Big inhales through the nose. And practice keeping the mouth closed, exhaling out the nose. So throughout this class, work to keep the mouth closed as you exhale, really firing up your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nostrils. It's that wonderful cleansing breath. Big inhale. Exhale it out. One more cycle of breath. Let's elongate it. Big inhale through the nose. Lengthen out the exhale. Good. Keep the breath going. But now press into the fingertips, tent the palms, lift the elbows off the mat. You can keep the forehead down. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down the body. Dip the heart closer down towards the mat. And then start to rock the body right to left, rolling over the forehead, dipping the right armpit closer to the mat, and then dipping the left armpit. And then just start to invite a little wiggle into the hips, shifting them right to left. Rest the elbows and the palms back down on the mat. Then keeping the forehead down, bring the hands to prayer. Bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Not only here, stretching out through the triceps and the armpits, but we set up an intention. A guiding light behind our practice, an energy we want to cultivate, an attitude of thankfulness. So whatever your intention, your mantra, whatever it is, repeat it to yourself a few times here. Inhale. Exhale. Seal it with this last cycle of breath. Inhale. Sigh it out. Extend the arms back out. Make your way up to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're in a tabletop. Let's cat-cow. Drop the belly, tuck the toes, lift the gaze, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Feel the rounding of the shoulders. Inhale, belly drops, arch the back, gaze lifts. Exhale it out, round. One more cycle. Inhale. Exhale, press, press, press away. Back to your tabletop position. Extend the right arm high, gaze up at the right thumb. Broaden through the chest here, open up. Take one inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, start to thread your needle. Walk the left arm forward, lower the right shoulder down. You can walk the left arm forward. You can bind it behind the body, your choice. If you like to float the left leg, you start to put weight into the right knee and the right shoulder, and you press into the back of the right hand to lift the left leg. Keep working the back of the skull towards the mat. Start to unwind. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, gaze follows the thumb. Extend the right arm forward, left leg back. Balance, hold here. Activate the left quad, reach the right arm forward so you're firing up the limbs here, belly's in tight. Inhale. Exhale, round, forehead towards knee, press into the left palm. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the left knee, reach back, catch the foot. Find that little back bend here as you start to kick into the hand, press the chest forward. Slowly release the limbs back out to that balancing table. Then bring the right arm right, left leg left. Hold here. Lower the left foot down to the mat. Tuck the right toes, walk the hands up to the hips. Take the left hand down the left leg, reach the right arm over to the left. Side body stretch here. Cartwheel the arms over, right hand comes down, reach the left arm to the right. So now opening up the side body on the left side. Inhale, back up through center. Bring the hands down to the mat. Flex the left toes towards the sky. Tuck the right toes. Press back. Rest the hips on the right heel. Stretch the arms forward. Keep flexing the left toes up towards the sky, opening up through the hamstrings. Inhale, come up. Plant the hands as if they're in tabletop, and then sweep the left leg back. So the left leg is lifted. Wrap the elbows in like you're prepping for those chaturangas. Take an inhale. Exhale, tap the chin to the mat. Elbows are tight beside the body. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Last one, round, forehead to knee, press away. Lower the left knee down, roll through the hips, find some dancing lions. Shift the body weight forwards and back. Any movement that feels good and nourishing on the body. This is your practice. So always remember what makes you feel good. That's what you want to do. All right, moving on to the other side. Let's extend the left arm high, gaze the left thumb. Really broaden through the chest here as you reach the left arm back. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to thread your needle. Walk the right arm forward, lower the left shoulder down. Again, you can extend the right arm forward. You can start to bind it behind the body. If you take that bind, you want to practice the float. You put your weight into the left knee, and you kind of roll to the left shoulder. Press into the back of the left hand as you extend the right leg high. Slowly start to unwind, plant the right hand, extend the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Extend the left arm forward, right leg back, finding that balancing table, belly in tight, reaching the left arm forward, toes point down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen out, exhale, round, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen, bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Arch the back as you kick into the hand. One more inhale, kick. Slowly release the limbs back out to that balancing table. Then sweep the left arm left, right leg right, hover and hold. Lower the right foot down, bring the left hand down. Walk the hands back up to the hips. Take the right hand down the right leg as you cartwheel the left arm over. Press the hips to the left as you reach to the right. Inhale, come up, left hand down, right arm over. Inhale, come up. Hands come down to the mat. Flex the left toes up towards the sky. Flex the right toes towards the sky. Tuck the left toes. Walk the hands forward as you set the hips back towards the left heel. So we're working that toe stretch as well, stretching out the fascia of the feet on the left side. Inhale, come up. Plant the hands, sweep the right leg back. Working these sunbird bows, so wrap in. Inhale. Exhale, tap. So elbows are tight beside the rib cage as the chin comes down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press up. Then we're rounding forehead to knee, press away. Good. Lower the right knee down, tuck the toes, sit back on the heels for a toe stretch, so working both sides. Let's sweep the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip, palms are facing up. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, press away. Press the palms forward, feel the opening through the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round press. Draw the belly in as you press away. Inhale, lift up. Bend the elbows, release the head back into the hands. Open the elbows wide, lift the heart up high towards the sky. Cactus the arms, interlace the fingers behind you, roll the shoulders back. Relax the head, release it, let it go. Cartwheel the arms over, release that toe tuck. Draw the fingers back to point towards the body for a wrist stretch. Shift the body weight side to side, front to back. And then flip the grip. Palms are facing up. You can point the fingers in towards each other, or you can face the fingers towards the body. It's just up to you, whatever your body feels like doing. You can bend and straighten the elbows. Make fists. Try to touch each finger to the thumb. Good. Release the hands back to the mat. Lower the chest down. Bring the forearms down to the mat. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Forearms are down. So you're making this kind of L shape. Feet or hips width distance apart. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. And then squeeze the shoulder blades back. Bring the chin to the chest. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades back behind you. Roll the right ear towards right shoulder. Come back through center. Roll left ear towards left shoulder. Come back through center. Press into the hands. Point the thumbs to point forward. Straighten the elbows. Lift the gaze. Let the head go. Bend the elbows. Pull the heart forward. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Extend the arms forward, working some Supermans. So on the inhale, we'll start to lift the arms, lift the legs off the mat, working the back body here. Keep extending through the legs, reaching forward with the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now we're bending the elbows so they're kind of like a goalpost. And as we inhale, think about trying to touch the elbows above the head. I know it's not super realistic, but that's just what we're going for. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Think about touching those elbows overhead. And then lower. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Hold this one. Get the thighs off the mat. Get the chest off the mat. Only the belly button touching. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Shimmy the hips right to left. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press up. High straight arm plank. Send the hips high. Down dog. Give a pedal to the knees. Walk it out. And just like you did in those sunbird bows when you wrapped the arms in, you're still doing that here in your downward facing dog. So just waking up the body, any little movements that feel good. Continue breathing to any spaces, areas that resist you, where you feel tight, any tension. That's where we want to send the breath. Let's inhale the heels off the mat.
So the heels are lifted. Then we start to bend the knees, press into the hands, press the chest towards the thighs. So knees are bent, heels lifted, chest presses toward thighs. Inhale, straighten out the legs, heels are still lifted. Then we exhale, drive the heels back towards the mat. So let's do that again. Inhale, heels come high off the mat. Exhale, bend the knees, press the chest towards the thighs, heels are still lifted. Inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, press the heels back to the mat. Heels come high off the mat. Let's tiptoe, walk the feet up to the hands. Put a deep bend in the knees. When you reach the top, grab the elbows, let the head go, ragdoll it out. These deep forward folds are so nourishing for the body, getting the head under the heart. Getting a little difference in blood flow, circulation. And then that compression of belly to thighs aids in our digestion. Release the hands to the mat, interlace the fingers behind the body. Let gravity take the hands over for the shoulder stretch. Be sure you're still letting the head go, gazing towards the belly button. Put a bend in the knees, let the bind lift you up to standing. When you reach the top, take an inhale. And then exhale, activate the legs, press into the heels, hips move their way forward as you let the bind go down the back of the legs, let the head go. Inhale, rise to stand. Release your bind, sweep the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, open the arms wide, bend the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. You can bring the hands to the shins or the thighs. Working with a flat back here. Crown of the head points forward. Exhale, you can bend the knees full. Press into the hands, forehead towards knees. Walk the feet back, high straight arm plank. Pause and hold here. Belly in tight. Trying to get hips in line with shoulders. So notice if the hips are sinking down way far to the mat. Try to lift them up. Use the strength of the core here. Breathe. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. So again here, trying to be a plank. You're not a bridge, and you're not a underground tunnel, sinking the hips really low. We want to be a strong plank here. Lift the right toes off the mat. Hold. Lower them down, lift the left toes off the mat. Lower down, press into the right palm, press into the left palm, shift the body weight forward so the shoulders start to work their way beyond the fingertips. Take an inhale, prepare. As you exhale, lower down, elbows tight beside the rib cage. Inhale, pull the heart through. So you're rolling to the tops of the feet, pressing into the hands, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, gaze up. Chin to chest, roll over the tops of the feet, downward facing dog. Send the right leg high, bend the knee, sending the right heel towards the left glute, right knee points high to the sky. Circle out the ankles, spread through the toes, draw some circles with the right knee in one direction, and then switch out the direction. Send the right heel high, lift the left heel off the mat, right knee to forehead, shift forward. Send it back, right knee, right tricep, think about touching to the outside. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep, twist. Send it back. Right foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. Belly's in tight. Think about that left leg. Try to press the back of the left knee out, getting it strong and straight. Send the left arm forward, right arm back. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Gaze over the right thumb. Breathe. Take the right hand down the left leg. Left arm reaches back behind you. Left hand comes down to the instep of the right foot. Right arm opens up. Gaze towards the right thumb. Right hand comes down. Lower the left knee. Inhale the arms up. Low crescent. Maybe you need to scoot the right foot a little more forward to really bend into the right knee to get into that left hip flexor. Shift the body weight back, runner stretch. You can keep the arms elevated behind you, or you can ground them to the sides. Pull the heart towards the toes. Send it forward. Low crescent, arms come up. Lift the gaze, get the spine tall. Send it back, runner stretch. Hover the arms or elevate them. Send it forward. Pressing into the right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the mat. So you're back in that high crescent lunge. Open it up, warrior two. So that left foot grounds, right knee is bent, arms are reaching in opposite directions. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale to 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, flip the front palm, reverse. Keep bending into the right knee, reach back behind you. Half moon, pressing off the back foot, right hand comes down. Left leg extends back. You can use a block or pillow or books under the right hand if you need to connect the floor to you just a little bit more. Try to flex through the sole of the left foot. Eventually, right hand, you can start to play with it, trying to bring it to heart center. Let's revolve it. Bring the left hand down. Keep the left leg lifted. Open the right arm up. Good. Activating this IT band all through the right side. If you have any sciatica issues, this is great for that. So just keep working the right arm back, lifting through the left leg. 1 more inhale, lift the left foot higher. Let's lower it down for a pyramid pose. So your feet are about 3 feet apart. Back foot is pointed to 45 degrees, but the heels are in alignment. If you need blocks under the right and left hand, you can use those here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Press into the big toe mound of the right foot to shift the right hip back. You can work forehead towards knee, compression pose, or you can work more of a length through the spine, bringing the heart towards the shin. You can play around with both, just see whatever works for you. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Step the left foot up to meet the right foot. Squeeze the knees and ankles together. Utkatasana, hips in the chair. Biceps beside the ears. Squeeze the knees, squeeze the ankles together. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Use the elbow outside of the right knee. And bring the thumbs to heart center. Check out the knees. Make sure, see if that left knee is pointing forward. Bring it back in line with the right. Then bring the gaze up. Open the prayer. So split the arms north and south. Keep gazing up at the right thumb. Come back through Utkatasana. Sweep the arms up, belly in tight. Stay low in the hips, hands to the heart. Inhale. Right elbow outside of the knee, gaze up. Again, make sure your 2 knees are in alignment, then bring the gaze up. Thumbs working their way towards heart center, really activating this twist. Open up the prayer, arms north and south. Make your way back up through Utkatasana. Let's pulse the legs here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, lift up, lean back. Swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, hop it back, move through your flow, chaturanga. Sweep it through, up dog, down dog. Send the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, left heel towards right glute, circle out the ankle, wiggle out the toes, draw some circles with the left knee. Switch it out. Straighten the left leg, lift the right heel off the mat, left knee to forehead, shift forward. Send it back. Left knee, left tricep. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep. Send it back. Left foot steps forward, high crescent, arms come up. Right knee is lifted, pressing the back of the right knee out, heel stacked over the toes. Belly's in tight, the spine is tall. Send the right arm forward, left arm back. It's a great twist here, not only working our thighs, but our core strength. We're reaching the arms in opposite directions. Left hand goes down the back leg, right arm reaches back. Right hand comes down, left arm goes high, gaze at the left thumb. Left hand comes down, lower the right knee, sweep the arms up, low crescent. So in all these poses, you're working that core strength. The core is in tight at all times, protecting the spine, keeping you in alignment. Shift it back, runner stretch. Left toes flex towards the face. Arms can stay elevated or you can ground them. But most important is flexing those left toes up. Let's shift forward, arms sweep up, high or low crescent. Send it back. Left toes flex. Heart towards toes. Shift forward, plant the left foot, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. So meeting in that high crescent lunge. Let's open it up, warrior two. So ground the right heel, open the left knee up towards the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Reach the arms opposite direction. So you're turning on the triceps, rolling the shoulders back and down the body, tucking the tail under. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale to 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse, reach back. Keep bending deeply into the left knee, but you're pressing away under the left foot while you're reaching the left arm back. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Inhale, press off the back of the sole of the right foot, lifting the right leg up. So right shoulder stacks over left shoulder, right hip stacks over left hip. So you're stacking the body, activating the quads, kicking through the right heel. Finding one spot of focus on the floor. Maybe your drishti is one little speck on the floor. Keep lifting that right leg hip height or higher. Let's revolve it. Right hand comes down. Keep the right leg lifted. Open the left arm up. So you're inner spiraling the thighs. Right inner thigh kind of threads up the left inner thigh. Keep rolling the left shoulder back, stacking the shoulders. Press the back of the right knee out. Flex through the sole of the right foot. Left hand comes down. Lower the right foot, pyramid pose. Back foot points to 45 degrees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. So notice if you put all your weight towards the outer edge of the feet, try to start to roll towards the inner arches of the feet as well. That starts to activate our inner thigh strength. We neglect that so often, so oftentimes that's why we get issues on our outer hips, sciatica. So we aren't using that inner thigh strength. One more inhale. Deepen the fold with the exhale. Step the right foot up to meet the left, hips in the chair, Utkatasana. I read an article that longevity is directly correlated to leg strength, so we gotta fire up the legs here. Let's pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Extend the arms forward, chin to chest, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, rock the body side to side. Plant the feet, heels near the glutes, press into the heels, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath the body, start to shimmy the body, right, left, right, left, right, left, tucking the shoulder blades underneath the body with every last shimmy. Then if you tuck the shoulder blades as much as you can, settle in, press into the heels, lift the hips. Even though the chest is working its way towards the chin, you're trying to pull the chin away from the chest, getting the cervical spine flat to the mat. Staying right here. If you have a full wheel in your practice, you want to practice it, you can always go to the crown of the head first before pressing all the way up. Start to bring the hands over the shoulders, press up. But stay in that bridge pose if that is where you are being called to today. One more inhale, press up, lift up. Slowly lower down. Hug the knees into the chest, reach the legs up to the sky. You can place the hands under the hips. Just give the opportunity for the legs to drain here a bit. Circle out the ankles, spread through the toes. If you clench your jaw at all, open the jaw really wide, stick out the tongue far towards the chin. Take a few deep belly breaths here. With the eyes closed, try to draw inward, creating that pratyahara, your fifth limb of yoga. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet together, down to the mat. Knees are wide. You can place one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, or you can reach the arms overhead, grab opposite elbow. Just allowing the knees to open. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades underneath the body, puff up the heart a little bit. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Hug the right knee in as you kick the left leg long. Draw the right knee over to the left, gaze to the right. So finishing the simple little belly twist, just wringing every last little bit out. Come back through center, hug both knees into the chest. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg. Draw the left knee over to the right, gaze left. Start to unwind, hug both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead to knees. Take a big, big inhale, squeeze the body in, fill up. Take the biggest inhale you've taken all day. And as you exhale, release the body down, Savasana. Palms face up, feet fall away. Enjoy this last little bit here. Or any other poses that we didn't get to today that you're craving, feel free to tackle those. But I hope this sets you up for a great day. I hope you feel a little more open. I hope you get addicted to the movement. I hope you get addicted to the way that your body feels after you move it, after you activate it. I hope your eyes are brighter, your mind is clear, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you next time. Namaste. Bye.